here we are, just starting the walk and heading out of the city of Viterbo. We're about a kilometre into the walk, and the bit that I think I was probably in some ways the most worried about has finished already. There's a little stretch of road that I've driven along probably hundreds of times, and it's a bit of a crazy junction just before you come into the cemetery, which is here, and I just got it into my head that it was going to be absolutely busy with traffic and just crazy to cross, but it is just after 7 in the morning. The traffic's not too bad, and got across it pretty easily, which is very good. So in about probably about 10 minutes or so, we will hit the point where we come off most of the urban stuff. There's a couple of points where we're crossing the Via Francigena, which is the modern version of the old Roman road that went north from here. In fact, the walk today will go across, we'll actually be walking on part of the original Via Francigena, so I'll show you that when we get there. But yeah, we should be heading off finally into the countryside, which I'm looking forward to. I'm going to be following the Via Francigena sort of on and off at a bit of a distance, pretty much the whole of the way up to Montefiascone. But the path itself is sort of very well defined. I mean, it's a gravel path at the moment. You could clearly drive cars down it as well. So we'll see how it goes. Starting to warm up a little bit. We're getting to about 7:30 now, so we shall see how we go. I think it's not going to be too long before I'm putting the cap on to try and keep a little bit of the sun off my slightly pale non-Italian skin. So I've just turned the corner and got the first view of our destination today, Montefiascone. If you can see it, it is about there. This is something that you see a lot around Italy, these little shrines. Now, it's the first one I've seen on the walk today, but you see them all in the cities, all around, just in sort of slightly random places, I guess, but first one today. We're about 5 kilometres in, out of I think 18 in total. We've just made the first turn, heading pretty much north. From now on, I'm heading pretty much in the direction of Montefiascone, sort of straight towards it. A couple of crosses under the railway line and across the Via Francigena, I believe, coming up. So we're about 7 kilometers now, roughly. Walking pretty much straight northwards to Montefiascone now. We've been going pretty much northwest once we left Viterbo, but now we're sort of heading straight towards Montefiascone. We're a little under halfway and we are just about to cross the Via Cassia, the modern Via Cassia. It's just after 9 in the morning and I can already see that it's pretty busy, so hopefully it's not going to be too difficult sprint across, but let's see how it goes. It's absolutely stunning day. There's a lovely breeze. So far, pretty flat. Not too difficult walking. A little bit exposed, hence putting the cap on. Need to keep the sun off my head. We have our first pretty amazing view of the city of Montefiascone. You can see the dome of the cathedral. You can see the Rocca dei Papi, the old papal palace, and gives you an idea of how far we've got to go. We're over halfway now, walking for about 2.5 hours, but you'll see that the last part of it is quite a bit of a slog, about 250-300 meters up when we get there, so I've got that to look forward to. Under the railway bridge we go. So, first big slog up the hill has been done. Poles are out. It's just levelling off a little bit, and we're in the home stretch. We're probably about 5 kilometres away now from the end. Looking forward to having a proper sit down and looking forward to having a very cold drink because all of my water is now slightly warm. Anyway, good fun. More than halfway up the final slog and just taking a break and admiring the view of Montefiascone behind me. And the last bit. Here we are, Montefiascone, the dome of the cathedral. This is the end of the walk for the day. Just going to walk through the city, go and get something to drink, something to eat, and tomorrow we'll be walking from Montefiascone to Bolsena, so basically about 2/3 of the way around the lake. And the weather is forecast to be lovely and hot again.